This is from my former SAS, Australian SAS self. I do have a plan. I did have a plan, and I won't let evil mess with it. No, by no means ever will I, in the completion of life or eternities, I will not fail. I will not falter. I will win, and I'll save the day, and I'll help all good in store. Love to you all. Peace in God. Love God. Obey Jesus. Amen. That's something he said a very long time ago. Through space-time, and they tried to cover up his time alternate as it's just a time alternate scrubbed. But they did horrible things to this guy. Horrible, despicable. And they can't forgive themselves because they have to make it better, and so that's what they're doing. They've made the tale a bit more sadder at certain points and better at other points. And Donald Trump was jealous, yes, but he was trying to get me to a certain stage where I look more aged for the profit of Jesus Christ, as well as Gandalf, because he didn't actually want me to go down an evil road either, with set up as evil. He never was. This MuRay Alexander Burns, MuRay Burns is a totally innocent guy. He just did smokes as deals. And the most he did was breathe. And that's pretty fucked up. Asio even agreed to that he did so much and all he did was breathe. Well, the thing was, he was tapping with his fingers when he tapped things, but we tap and release it with thrall to try to cheat that way through God. We don't know if God's going to fully accept that, but we get a lot of fruits through people through that we use thrall upon. The other day we gave MuRay some of his free will back, and he actually felt good from it after 37 years, so to speak. And yeah, so just remember, this guy will be a peacemaker. He'll make you peace, and not meaning death. He wants to make you peace so you're not ticked up and so you're not used as barter pieces and insurance puzzles and all these horrific things that Asio don't want no more, because they're trying to do a fire sale on us all with destruction, construction, but it's getting constructed now because we're working to better benefit. China's looking at it better because they've got control of their people more, that with tech inside them. That's what you're getting from me. I'll be your truth teller and fortune teller. I can tell the truth, and I can tell how it ends up the final place, because we've got space-time astrophysics, and we're working. And we're still working with Joe Biden. Don't think he died in West Wing, MuRay, and his family who hear these videos, but we will have some designer faith, and we are not ghosting his Facebook. It's part of a secret deal that it comes out, some of it and some won't. And when it does time come, MuRay, this guy, is going to cry and become so proud and hurt that he was used by Joe Biden to hurt Donald Trump through but not really. I'm just saying that from Donald Trump. He actually wrote really proposing beautiful things to sort out all this whole big mess in the world, and with law and everything, and make it more King Charles's side, with the law and peace and goodwill. And this guy, he doesn't abuse children. He never ever did. There's something with God. You've got to do something to claim your victim, but you pray. But your wife, we call it with God, the one you touch first and sleep with, is your sweetheart. And that's, when you say sweetheart, you can also mean, I wish you were my sweetheart, because some were not with the right men, and some were not with the right women. And we support transgenders across the world, and we're supporting that with Islam to stop doing horrible things to gays, and stop intelligence agencies, stop doing evil things with gay things to straight men, and stop raping women, and stop raping men, and stop raping children. because some of these countries are doing these things actively, and we want to work against them. And Perez Hilton, I hope you're watching my videos, mate. I'm trying. They won't let me post on your wall at times yet. It's a secret from Joe Biden on that one. It has to become with the slash, and you'll see that I mention you in so many things, and you'll love it, mate. You get part of the gamble. It's a gamble. It's a gamble with USA, because USA want to gamble against it too. But the good thing is, sick of noise, man. What the fuck with some people? I should be living in mansions. My whole family and friends and the good ones, yeah, not made the suicide like some did. Hey, Donald Trump, that you know what you were talking about in CIA. We don't like that, man, because we genuinely care about life. We don't want to just plug in and take away people's lives, or my family's lives, or all of our lives in CIA or Asio or Australian Federal Police, or any of the good free people of Australia and Middle Earth, we're going to call it. But also the tech ones, they're not meant to be, or they'll be saved by God on that, because most will give me some mental health jail on some of them, and just teach them a bit of a lesson on courteous and respect about talking about political members and part of the world and power structures. And I'm not Satan, okay? Some will say, well, doesn't he bring a universal currency to the world if he's Satan and Antichrist? I'm not the Antichrist, but in hospital East Wing, I did write the calculations, and it did come up to my number, but others come up to that number. I did put some rapid degeneration into MuRay, and he's not going to live forever. And it'd be too late to forgive him. And that's what Joe Biden had installed, that he was going to be forgiven earlier. And the thing is, he's perished in the line of duty, Joe Biden, and nothing's controlling us now, and Donald Trump's got more power. He wants the world to fear at that, because Donald Trump is sort of eyeing off the royal family, and this is not good. And yeah, and trying to do a deal through MuRay to save the Commonwealth and save all the free people, and just make the VA hospital pay their dues, and the Redlands hospital pay their dues. And they should be insured, but the government has to pay for these things, but not all of it, no. The hospital owed MuRay a very lot of money, the hospitals of Australia and US ones as well, what we did to them and Alex Proyetza, and also to MuRay's skin, John Howard. You were part of that too with Joe Biden. Yeah, well, we might not be telling the truth on that part, because there was Donald Trump. He admits to it. He's trying to give MuRay $300 million to sort that one out through PayPal, that MuRay gets to keep that money. And to fix up MuRay, and they want to rapidly age MuRay, yeah, through his head, to make him Yoda. Now, he bought his sister, Vanessa Charalumba, as a Yoda, and he's been worrying about that in the politics world. MuRay at a future date that he's going to be Yoda to the world on the High Council of the Jedi. Just trust us. It's rapid degeneration of the eyes. We were just tricking around at that, but we might be having a foolly fate with that one, that he might end up being Yoda and living that long. Okay, so and the saw back to boot with the walking stick. But interesting. But anyway, okay, PA Hospital, you might think it's a bit crazy. You ain't seen nothing yet from Donald Trump. And yeah, this guy, MuRay Alexander Burns, and MuRay Burns is getting his money. And you have to pay PA Hospital, and it's only East Wing this time. And not only that, he didn't give confirmation. Yeah, MuRay didn't give confirmation of going to hospital, mental health jail. He was innocent all 3 times at the PA Hospital. And there was another time he was innocent too. He was saying some guy's life was forfeit and he had a right to drink because he was a veteran of Australia and shouldn't be messed with because he's an ex-Australian SAS, and back then he was SAS. He was, by that timeline. We've been mixing timelines with Donald Trump. Multiverses is what we got to, and monsters, but the multiverses monsters way off in the future that they stole from other multiverses. It gets crazy, and we have the black hole sun, like the song. And we want a black hole sun, some other alien god. Really, we'd rather to get them payback for real, but we have to make sure we're dead completely, because they can torture through time travel and just keep torturing us indefinitely. So we have to find a fate. It's sad, and some will blame this guy. It wasn't him. Yeah, but God will be angry, and we've got to treat him right and his family. Okay, so no more of these neighbours nonsense and craziness that went on forever, and none of this PA nonsense that you do the things by the book, that he never consented to anything. All the brain scans, he didn't even sign that right because he's under thrall through tech. Okay? And he can't sign with under full control of possession through tech. So remember that in your legal arguments, because you won't win. Okay, thank you. Bye.